What's up, y'all? It's popping. It's D. About to react to this vid. This is Moms of TikTok confess what they don't tell you about motherhood. Please give the real, because social media is filled with a whole bunch of fakeness. Okay, people get online and they, oh my god, this is so great. I love my baby every day. Oh my god, this is amazing. Motherhood is so perfect. That is the message that they convey, and it's all cap. Okay. Is cap. So I want to hear the real. I've already heard a lot of the real from my sister. My sister got 3 kids, okay? She been popping out kids since she was a teenager, okay? So I got the real. I got the real up close and personal. I saw, I heard, I witnessed, but I want to hear what they got to say. Let's watch.
Can I confess something?
Yes. Oh, she said
I
she
love
hated
my kid. You being a mom.
Oh.
And I feel bad for saying that, but like I wish someone would have let people with BPD know that like we really shouldn't be moms. Like having a kid is too complicated. And I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to be responsible for this tiny human. I just want to be responsible for myself.
Me either, girl. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's why. That's one of the main reasons why I want kids. I don't want. Fuck, I could barely keep up with my own shit. How the fuck I'm supposed to raise a baby and I gotta keep up with their shit and make sure they formed into this great human being? What? I'm trying to make sure I function as a human being. I can't fucking do it. I'm not built for it. So I feel her. Damn, that's crazy.
I didn't know parenthood was going to be like this. I didn't know I was going to be doing it all by myself with no support system, no family, no anything. I didn't know. If I would have known, I would have never done it. I would have never.
So, what do they say? Be as transparent as possible. It's probably the only way.
Very cute, baby.
I will be heard. It's probably the only way. But somebody will actually fucking pay attention to me.
Oh, and the baby crying in the back.
Anybody else in the world have like 3 kids that like they had back to back, and you're like literally stuck at home? Like stuck at home. Your husband works, you know, but you're a mom 24 hours of the day. Like, I don't want to cry, but I'm exhausted. And, whew.
Damn.
I have to make breakfast for my kids.
And this is the other fucking kicker. A lot of shit that I see in my real life and online is a lot of these mothers, even when they're married or have their boyfriend there with them, they still living and functioning as a single mom. They're doing most of, if not all of the work. Boggles my fucking mind. It's like, what? And it's like accepted. Like, okay, well, yeah, he don't know what to do. No, he's working. No, he's busy. Even when the mom it seems like she is at home all day. She don't have a job. But even when the mom has a job as well, it's like she has to still carry the burden of taking care of the kids, and she going to work. Then she got to come home, cook, and make sure the kids is cool, bathe them, do all this extra shit. And the man in the house. He in the house. What?
And most of the time they don't want to eat shit anyway, so we're playing the guessing game every morning. This one, last night, midnight.
So cute.
Fountain throw up everywhere, bro.
Oh.
Like, she don't want to be put down, she wants to cry. Yeah, she wants to fucking cry all morning. This is Camille. Camille, just, can you be quiet, please? Go get it. Happy Tuesday, they say. I have to do this shit till Friday. And even when my husband's home on Saturday and Sunday, I still gotta do this shit. I know I asked for kids. This shouldn't be this hard.
This is real.
It shouldn't be this hard.
I appreciate
I
this.
wake up every day trying to figure out how am I going to be mentally okay for 10 hours. 10 hours. Mind you, I'm shaking. It's more than 10 hours. So like I said, when your dad gets home, I'm still full duty. Don't nobody watch your kids like you, the mother. That's it. Everybody be offended, I don't give a fuck. So at the end of the day, I'm the only one really risking my fucking life. Mentally, like.
Cover your mouth.
This is a conversation that brought up on Facebook.
I'm joking.
I know saying, I don't know how I didn't off myself yet.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I had a 1-year girl went to school with comment on it. And at the end of the day, she was being brutally honest. That's all. You know what I mean? So at first it kind of triggers me. But at the end of the day, it's true. But then again, like us moms, we feel like this daily. I don't mean I want to go kill myself. But I do mean sometimes I'll probably go hang myself in the bathroom and nothing. I got 2 more seconds of breath. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to come back. You know what I'm saying? But
not you gonna come back.
Life is a journey. It really is. Life is lessons. It really is. If you are a mom and you are doing it on your own, your husband's supporting things financially, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Us as moms, as wives, the ones who cannot go outside and make bread on their own because they're caring for children all day, we deserve the most praise in the world, bro. And people be looking at me like you should be used to this by now. Like, no. I'm never gonna be used to this. Ever. Even if there's a fire.
Something I struggle with so much in this season of motherhood, which is the early years, I have a 4-year-old, a almost 2-year-old, and a newborn, is how much I am needed.
That was my sister too. All her kids are 2 years apart. So that was literally her situation. She said she has a newborn, a 2-year-old, 4-year-old. That's my sister's kids. They're 2 years apart. So again, I saw her go through it. I was like, oh, hell no. And she even lived with us for a bit. Because, of course, she moved out the house when she started having kids, whatever. And it was at one point she moved back in with me, my mom, and my dad. And I was like, girl, y'all, you and these kids gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
All the time. It is so frustrating. It is so debilitating to almost feel like you are not your own person and like you don't matter. Your needs don't matter.
Help your kids.
Like, we all know that you can't pour from an empty cup. But if you're a mom, especially with young children, you are literally not only required to pour from an empty cup, there's no other way around it. There's no way your cup is full. Even if you try to fill your cup, doesn't even get close. So you're not only required to pour from an empty cup to everybody, to every single one of your children, to your husband. You're also supposed to do it with a smile on your face all the time. If you complain, if you are unhappy or stressed out, you are judged for being ungrateful or that you're not a good mom. And it's like, I know this is just a season, and this is a season of total surrender and selflessness, but for 5 years I've been either pregnant, nursing, pumping, postpartum, on weight loss journeys.
Only because they talk kind of
slow. I gained over 65 pounds. You don't even know who you are, and even if you try, you can't. There's no time to discover it. You are literally in the trenches of this season where it's not about you, but it's so much not about you that you literally feel like you have no identity, and it is very, very hard. I'm not alone in those feelings, but sometimes it feels like you're alone because this is the shit no one talks about, and it's the shit that you're just supposed to accept for what it is, because that just comes with the territory of mom life. This morning was one of those days where I just wanted to cry and scream and run away. Everyone needed me at the exact same time, and I already feel like I don't do enough.
Isn't it weird how you just become a mom and then all of a sudden become super anxious? I cannot do anything. Guys, please stop. Please stop for mommy gentle parenting. I can't do anything without getting anxiety. I can't go anywhere without getting anxiety. I can't go in a car, on the highway, on the road, eat a food. I'm looking at me differently. I'm anxious about everything. Baby coughs, RSV. Lump on my neck, I'm done. Why do I feel like this? Please. Like, I am so trying to find the joy in all of this. And there is joy. So please, if this is the first video you've ever seen of me and you just land on my page, I'm happy, I'm joyful. But I just feel...
The thing nobody tells you about motherhood is that before you have a kid, you have all these hobbies and activities that define you. You spend decades figuring them out. And then you have a kid, and you don't know anything about yourself, aside from the fact that you would do anything to protect this child. You would give anything up. So you become super preoccupied by raising them, right? And like, this is emotional, you're all imbalanced, it's physical, you don't sleep well at night. It's hard to even do like things you used to like to do before, like snowboard or ski, because you maybe have to pump in between runs, which is what I did. And it becomes harder and harder to have hobbies. So you drop them. You can't find the time. At work, you could do pretty well with the right support system, because with 8 uninterrupted hours as a mom, you realize you can literally make mountains move. But all those other pieces of you disappear, and you become a meme about a millennial wearing skinny jeans. If you're a mom and you feel like you're there, I see you.
Let's talk about this, because right now, I legitimately do not want to be a mom. And I don't mean like today I don't want to be a mom. I mean today, I don't want to ever be a mama. I made the wrong choices. Now, I've gone through this before, but this time around, I have zero shame over it. And here's why. Because every single mother has felt this before. And if they say they haven't, they're lying. Maybe not to you, but definitely to themselves. Also, you can love something more than life itself and not want to be their parent. I know those two things seem contradictory, but guess what? They can coexist at the same time. Number 3 of why I don't feel any shame anymore is because I haven't left. And despite how stuck we are, guess what, ladies? We could actually leave. People do it. You could pack your bags right now and head out the door, but you haven't, and I haven't. We're right here, realizing that I have the actual choice to leave or stay, not feeling stuck anymore. Oh, that has healed half of the issues right there. It is 1,000%.
I've known people where they mom have
this is stupid. I don't want to do this, and you don't have to. So either
you
leave
hear about
and
the dad
figure
didn't,
out
but
how to be happy and leaving,
mom
or
did
stay and figure out how to be happy staying. Obviously, before that, we can pout and be sad and throw a pity party for a minute, though.
When I say single motherhood isn't for the weak, this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to give you a snapshot of my week. Monday, I went to work. Around 1 o'clock, my youngest son was sick. Had to go pick him up. With strep again for the 2nd time this month. Yes, the tonsils are coming out. Had to stay home Tuesday. Had to stay home Wednesday. Today is Thursday. And I went to work. Get a call around 4:30. I get out of work at 5. Then now, my oldest is sick. Get home at 5:15. He has a headache, doesn't feel well. Have to, obviously take care. My youngest is feeling better, but now my oldest is not. So, more likely than not, I'll be home tomorrow too. Which means, because I don't have any backup on when my kids are sick, I would have worked only a full day on Thursday. This is what I mean when single moms don't have backup. Because there's no way that his father's going to take it. I bet my life on that. Just saying.
Here's a few things that I struggled with by being undiagnosed ADHD that were made worse once I became a mother. Emotional regulation or dysregulation. I first chopped it up to mom rage, which is a subset of postpartum anxiety, but it was absolutely just my complete inability to control my emotions at any given point, and it was made so much worse because my demand had turned up 400 times, and I was responding to her emotions, which is a huge challenge. Making any type of decision. I used to meal plan and meal prep every single week, and it got to the point where at 3 p.m. every day when my partner would say, hey, what's for dinner? I would say with no hesitation, I literally don't care. I actually cannot even think about it. Cleaning. We tried hiring a cleaner, that didn't work. Just any type of staying on top of anything around the house at all, absolutely could not. I was in complete paralysis all of the time. Absolute overwhelm.
I'm still on full duty.
In no way, shape, or form am I bashing or judging this mama. But I have to fucking say this. Now, me being a single mother too, I ain't no better than nobody. But remember when I told y'all that these men are fucking useless? This what the fuck we be talking about. This woman is married. Y'all be so shocked and surprised when we tell y'all the ring don't stop nothing, because it don't. These men are fucking useless. They're useless as fuck. And this is prime example of it. This mother should not be losing her mind because she's taking care of 3 children and is married and is still essentially doing the shit by her fucking self. By herself. I already told y'all the story about when my daughter dad was at the fucking hospital. She hooping and hollering and screaming at the top of her fucking lungs, and his ass getting moved. I can imagine living in a house with him and having to tell him how to take care of his own fucking child. If y'all go watch the whole video, which I kind of stopped at this point anyway, because it baffles me. Because a lot of women think when they get married or they have children with a man that means something. On paper, it looks good. With no transparency, yes, it looks good. But y'all can sit up here and say, girl, you just made us say what you want, babe. Say what the fuck you want. Okay?
I've seen it.
But this is prime example that this type of shit happens behind the scenes all the time with married women. Because they're taking care of their kids full time with a man in the fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't have, I tell everybody that don't have kids, don't have them. Especially if you think you won't have them because you want them because of the person that you having them with. You cannot bank on that man being there to help you with them kids, even if he's physically in the fucking home with y'all. You cannot bank on him helping you with that fucking child. Have the baby for you. However many kids it's gonna be. Because this is a lot of women's reality. And I'm so glad that she is being transparent enough to tell us what's really going on. She needs help. I need help. A lot of us mothers out here need help. It's so very rare that people actually have a village.
I was at a 1% down. Bitch, I'm back to 0.
For the most part, I just got God. And that's me being one. I just have God.
Damn.
For the majority of my time with my kids, I have God. Ridiculous that women are really going through this, because the women is not the problem, it's the men. You can ask a man right now how many kids he want, he get the same plethoras of fucking numbers of kids, and ask how many he gonna help take care of. He'll be in the home, but ask how many he actually raising and taking care of. I'll wait.
Listen, this is very fucking common, and it's not talked about enough. But even looking in people's comments and like watching mom vlogs and shit, a lot of these women who are married are doing all of the goddamn work. And some of them will even laugh it off or joke about it, like, oh yeah, my husband, he doesn't know what to do. Oh, he don't even know how to prepare the bottle or change the diaper right. Oh, that shit is not fucking funny. This is his child that he should help take care of. Why are you doing all of the goddamn work? He ain't doing shit. Boggles my fucking mind. And people are so quick to be like, see, this is why you don't need to be a single mom. You need to make sure that the man is there and be married. That don't mean shit a lot of the time. I have seen it with my family members as well. My cousin, and I don't want to shit on him. He ain't gonna see this video, but he ain't shit. He's married to his wife, and when I tell you, I went over there not too long ago, and his woman was losing her mind, doing everything. He chilling, talking to me. I'm like, like she needs milk. She alright. He talking to me about some bullshit. I'm like, not doing nothing. So that is a very common thing, and I fucking refuse. I already knew this, but yes, I definitely was like, oh, you know, it's a possibility that I could have a child. Who knows what the future holds? But no, I don't fucking want to. I'll be goddamn if I go through all this and have a child and then the man think I'm gonna do all the work. I'm doing everything because I'm the mother, and you get to just chill and put your feet up and wait for some food to be cooked for your crusty ass. What? I'm good. Anyway, shout out to these moms for being transparent. I appreciate it. I respect it because it's not talked about enough. And I feel like some moms feel guilty, so they don't want to talk about it, especially online where you're judged so harshly. But, you know, they put themselves out there and was very transparent. So I fuck with this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.